unsung hero, one person at a time.
Phenomenal young man. My name is Gideon Fonokwai, the story warrior. What if I told you I am one of the greatest golf ball pickers in the world? Would you believe me? You had better believe me. Why do I make such a bold claim? See, as far as I can remember, I've been picking golf balls for more than 6 years. Yes, I started picking golf balls, chasing golf balls in Seaside, Oregon. The oldest golf course on the western of the Colorado Mountains is located near Seaside and Gerhardt, Oregon, right on the edge of the Pacific Ocean. I used to live in that community for a very long time. I repeat, it's the oldest golf course west of the Colorado Mountains. Every time when I walk by, I'll see golfers, and I don't golf. I admire them, I respect them, and one day I found a golf ball right on the edge of the road. I picked it, I dropped it on the fairway so that the golfers can pick it. A number of times I'll pick the balls and drop them. But after a while I asked myself, do you think these golfers really care? I don't think they care. That's when it dawned on me, what if you begin to pick these golf balls and just keep them around? I started to pick them. Sooner than later, it became an obsession of mine. I started to pick as many golf balls as I could. Every time when I went walking or jogging past the golf course with my wife, before we realized we'd pick dozens and dozens of golf balls. I would mean perhaps hundreds before we realized. Never going out of our way, just walking beside the golf course, the golf paths. I would pick golf balls. We started to preserve them, believing that one day we'll share them or we'll auction them and donate the money to charity. And it became a huge obsession that today has continued with a little bit of obsessive and very fervent pursuit. Yes, full disclosure, I have become a golf ball chaser. Yes, a tireless, a restless golf ball chaser. It is beginning to teach me a larger lesson about life, a powerful lesson about life, that seekers are finders. Oh yes, seekers are finders, because I went out there looking, walking and looking, I'll find golf balls. Other passers-by, other walkers, dog walkers, other runners, they were not searching, they were not seeking, they never found. Or even if they did, they cannot lay claim that they have as many golf balls as I have. And I'm going to release the count with you in a short moment. But suffice to say, when I moved from Oregon, West Coast, right on the edge of the Pacific Ocean, to the East Coast, to work between 2018 and 2020, I had no idea that I was going to leave on yet another facility right off of the golf course. And the moment I went out there, I started to find golf balls upon golf balls upon, you get it, golf balls. In fact, I would even dare to say the people on the East Coast, they're more reckless. They could care less. I would gather lots and lots of balls every single time I went out. And this obsession grew bigger and bigger and bigger. And I know you'll be thinking, aren't you childish? Aren't you kidding? Aren't you silly? Who has time to pick golf balls? But let me tell you this is teaching me a more powerful lesson about life more than anything else. And as you can see from this video below, this is a whole lot more than I could explain to you. It's not about golf balls. It's about the pursuit of success about life. It's a metaphor for life. And this exercise is teaching me more than anything else that I've done. It's lighthearted, but I can tell you this, it's illuminating, it's inspiring, and it's invigorating, because it teaches me that those who go out there in pursuit of something, those are the ones that find it. Those who could care less, they can find nothing. So my question to you is, what are you seeking? What are you looking for? Are you obsessive about it? Are you looking keenly? Because when you start looking keenly, you start finding golf balls everywhere. I have even found golf balls in the most strange of places, on the shores of oceans. I found golf balls in places where there's no golf course at all. It teaches a powerful lesson about life. What are you looking? If you stop looking, you stop finding. If you keep finding, if you keep seeking, you'll keep finding. Check this out. I cannot help but ask you to watch. This just happened last week in Maryland, and it tells me once more this is bigger than just the pursuit of golf balls. It's about life, it's about lessons that you can use in building your business, lessons that you can use in building and molding your life.
You're running at Upper Marlboro Golf Course in Maryland around catering. I always look for golf balls here. In fact, I've picked more than 1,000 golf balls from here. Right over there, you find a golf ball over there. You find a golf ball over there. But here's the most interesting one that demonstrates my concept. Seekers are finders. You want me? I can point it. Have you found it? That's a golf ball. Check it out. That's a golf ball over there. That's a golf ball. Oh yeah. That's a golf ball. There's one more over there. But the one that is most interesting is this one right here. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out, people. Seekers are finders. Seekers are finders. When you stop seeking, you stop finding. But when you're seeking, you always find. Check out this ball. It's buried. It's buried. That's why I run with my Indian bamboo. And that's yet another golf ball over there. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. That's another golf ball over there. Can you see the tip of my? That's a golf ball. So in life, when you stop seeking, you stop finding. But when you keep finding, when you keep seeking, you keep finding. That's the story warrior with Mike Story from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Ladies and gentlemen, seekers will go an extra mile to do whatever it takes. This afternoon, I had to improvise to get this tiny little Indian bamboo so that I could extricate this beautiful ball that I found yesterday, hidden deep in the forest with lots and lots of thorns. But it's one of the most beautiful balls, as you can see, is the color of my shoes. Yes, yes, the Lord made it this way so that I could struggle a little bit and push this ball towards land. And hopefully, if I succeed, I have a good metaphor to share with you about the power of seekers and finders. All right, it's coming closer and closer, but it's going to take a few more rounds of trial and struggle to get it out here. And in the course of doing that, I hope I can make a case for you and I staying faithful, believing that we can find whatever we're looking for in life. The story warrior is going this extra mile. Yes, you may say it's golf balls, but this is a larger metaphor for life. It's not just about golf balls, it's about finding things with passion, finding things with faith, believing that you're going to find them. And when you can't find them, you may need to get a helper. This helper is hopefully getting me to get this beautiful ball out here, this golf ball out here. And sometimes it's not easy. It might take a few strokes, a few more pushes, and hopefully there's no dangerous item on the way. Yes, there are a lot of spikes. I hope there's no snake. I can hear a hissing sound. I hope that's not a snake. Sometimes on the way to victory, you'll find incredible obstacles. Incredible obstacles. Yes. What is hissing overnight? Is that a snake? Hopefully not. That is the beautiful ball, the color of my shoes. The story warrior is here to make a point. In life, there will be challenges, but with faith, with action, and commitment, you get the best things in life. The golfers pass by, they ignore this. Most people get to ignore this, but the story warrior will not, because I want to make a point. Not with words, but with action. Here's your friend, Gideon Fomokwai, the story warrior, on a mission to say seekers are finders. Peace, love, and pumpkins. Mwah.
The last time I checked, I have well over 1,000 golf balls that I've picked predominantly in Oregon and Maryland. 1,000 golf balls. You must be thinking, I'm crazy. Hold on one moment. I am not crazy. I know one day I'll auction these golf balls and donate the money to charity. I have golf balls of all colors. The lime, the luminous orangey, white, some with pieces of soil, some are dirty, some are clean. There are all types of golf balls. But more importantly, my obsession continues to grow in leaps and bounds. So recently, this summer, I went to visit Maryland again, and around the same golf course, I went out jogging, went out walking, and I started to see lots of balls. Oh my God. I started to collect them again. I rekindled my passion. My passion was not lost. I picked so many golf balls in well over 1 week. I cannot describe to you so many golf balls. But one day, as I was walking out there later in the afternoon, I found a tiny, luminous, fine, orangey golf ball. It was beautiful. I could not resist it, but it was shrouded in thorns. It was hidden. I could not reach it, and it was right off of the side of the road. The golfers too, I'm sure they saw it, but they couldn't pick it. That's same thing in life. A lot of people see good things, but they pass them by. They didn't make any effort. I went home telling myself, next day I come back, I'm coming with a little Indian bamboo or anything that I could to extricate that ball. And I came back the next day with my wife in tow, and I struggled and struggled, and I extricated that ball from beneath a little forest with thorns. It was dangerous, it was a little bit tricky. There were some spiky leaves and trees and shrubs, but I persisted and I got it. It taught me a powerful lesson, ladies and gentlemen. In life, if you want to be successful, you have to persist. You don't need to know that from me. You need to learn that from me for the first time. But the lesson of golf ball is if you don't persist where others turn a blind eye, you will not succeed. That's why I went back with an improvised Indian bamboo to extricate it. And it taught me if you can reach it, get help. Get help from someone. Get help using a tool set. Get help using a skill set. Get help using a skill set, a tool set, something, a strategy. That's what I did. But then the more I think about this, again, this is not about golf ball. It's about life success lessons. I have found that there are golf deserts. There are places where I've never picked a golf ball from. Never. But right on the edge of the golf deserts, there are also golf ball makers. Places where I could find 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they're right off the golf cart path. Why they don't pick it? I have no idea. But it also tells me it's about life. There are opportunities everywhere. Why people don't pursue them? That's their business. It's none of my business. It's none of your business. But your business, if you're a business person, your business, if you're a person who is in pursuit of something, is to find it and go out there and get it. To go out there and do whatever it takes. Take the Indian bamboo example and get it, because that's what separates winners from losers, from waiters. That's what separates winners from those who just give up. I call them give upters, whatever you call it. They don't make any attempt. But also, on a more serious note, the lesson from this activity is that if you put your mind to something, go out there looking for it. You'll be surprised that number one, the more you seek, is the more you find. Number two, that there are golf ball deserts right on the edge of golf ball makers. And last but not least, that wherever you go, you can still find a golf ball as long as you're looking, because there are some people who play and fool around with their dogs with golf balls. In the parks, not even in a park with a golf course, you'll find them on the roadside. But you have to be looking for them. You have to be pursuing something in order to find something worthwhile. So the powerful lesson from this pursuit, endless pursuit of golf balls. And yes, I'm glad to say I've become one of the greatest golf ball chasers of all time, with more than 1,000 golf balls in my name. I'm going to auction them at some point. The biggest lesson for me is that, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you go, whatever you do, keep seeking, keep looking, be humble, be ready, keep your eyes wide, your ears attentive, because the Lord will surprise you every now and then. How do I know? Just before I got back, on the very last day of living in Maryland, the very last day, I stumbled on an incredible golf maker. I had more than 10 balls to pick from there. My bag was full. I could not pick anymore. Right now, as I speak, there are golf balls still there. And I say that because when you give up too soon, you don't find the golf ball makers. It was on the last day of running that I found the greatest cash ever. So my friends, keep digging, keep looking, keep the grind, because sometimes with faith, you can find it even at the very last moment, even at the very nick of time. So my encouragement to you is never stop seeking, because those who stop, waiters are not winners. Winners are seekers. Seekers are finders. I rest my case. This is Gideon Fomokwai, story warrior on the move, saying love, peace, and yes, pumpkins.